You see me? Because I can't see you. I'm sitting here talking to a goddamn telephone. GOTDAM. Telephone, tell a friend. Yeah, man. This shit is a shame, man. What's going on? But it's been going on since been going on. If you study history, man, they've been killing motherfuckers since they've been killing motherfuckers. So you just in the way. Here they come. You better get out the way. They doing what they do. Killing everything. And if you don't want to, don't worry. If you don't want to do it for them, they'll figure it out. They're still going to do it. Because that's what time they on. That's what time they on. It take all kind of people to make a world. Right? You got some want to save it, and some want to destroy it, and people all in between in the middle, and some don't even give a fuck. So, where you stand, where you sit, that's all that matters. Don't worry about what the next man is doing. Because 10 to 1, if you start doing it, and he see you eating, he going to follow you. So, it don't matter if you're doing it right or if you're doing it wrong. If you eating, people going to pick it up and run with it. Because what's the primary self-preservation is the first law of nature. Gotta eat, right? So when all else fails, that's the first thing. So better get your ass ready some kind of sort of way so you could prolong the suffering. If it lasts that long, you have something to work with. Acting like, oh, they keep saying it's gonna happen, it ain't gonna never happen, but it always happens. Cause they're not learning their lesson. They're not learning. Someone that's learning doesn't repeat the same mistake. They improve on it and do it better. But if they keep doing the same thing, they're not learning from no mistakes. They're making it do what it do, baby. And that's how it is. And if you got your shit together and you have the intelligence and the knowledge and the information and the resources, you could garner power too. And as you see, different people do it differently. But the one thing I do see most of the time is it always is coupled with corruption. Power corrupts. And total power totally corrupts. Because it's one person having it their way. And there's no such thing in humanity as one person having it one way for everybody. We are all the same and we are all different. We got different makeup in terms of where we from and the food that's indigenous to where we from and all of that. You know, we all have different looks, and those different looks that we have are from our adapting to the environments that we've been in for thousands and millions of years. You know what I'm saying? So you'll naturally adapt, you know? So it's like that. And that's like you wonder, why the polar bear's not black? Because if he was black, his skin would absorb more sunlight and he would stay warmer, wouldn't he? He's a white polar bear. He need to take his ass to Africa where it's hot, and the black bear need to go. But anyway, that's just some silly shit I'm talking about. We don't worry about all of that. But you know what? I'm getting tired of running my mouth because y'all ain't liking and y'all ain't subscribing. I ain't talking about nothing you want to hear. You want to talk me talk about some bullshit. So what I'm going to do is, I won't talk about it. I'll do it in the videos. I'm not going to talk about fashion. I'm going to just wear some fly shit. I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm going to just talk about right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to talk about religion or religious. Your religion, my religion. None of that. Because that'll just be something to divide us. To say, oh, we're different because of that. No. If you was following what they was teaching you, we would be the same. Because we'd all be doing the right thing. Because isn't that what it's supposed to be teaching you? I mean, when I hear them talking, they be talking about do the right thing, do good, right? 10 Commandments, all of that. The Torah, the Hadith, the Bible, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Bhagavad Gita, all of that, right? It's all telling you to do something good, right? So you got all of that telling you to do good, and motherfuckers is still running around doing all this bad. What's that tell you? That it's hard to keep us doing the right thing. That there's a lot of us that really want to do bad, because even though we being taught to do good, we still ain't doing it. And then you're going to point the finger at somebody, and then you're going to say your way is the right way. Well, you got to show me. You can't tell me. You got to show me. I should be able to look and see it. Oh man, look at all the good they're doing. Yeah, they must be the one to be with, because they're the ones that's all doing the right thing and doing good. That's the only way you could talk that shit and say some shit like that. That we're the right way and we're the only way. And if you're not this way, you're the wrong way. Well, you got to prove that. And you've already proven it's not true by you just saying what you just said. By you saying your way is the only way and all other ways is no way, you done already cut your nose off halfway, right there. Because you're not dealing in love and open arms and freedom. You're telling somebody what to do and they got to do it your way. That's not love, freedom, justice, and equality. It's not. Ain't nothing about it. Any of that. Right? So how you gonna tell me that, right? So you got to show me. And the funny thing is, you're not gonna do that, because you're only gonna have a few people show up. You're gonna have the few good people, they're gonna show up. But you're trying to get paid, so that's not gonna work for you. So you're gonna say what you need to say to the people who don't really wanna come, because they don't really wanna do good. So you say evil is good, you'll fill up the whole Yankee Stadium. And they'll all be putting something in the thing. Say, oh, all I got to do is whatever. But I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it. It's enough of that information already out here. So if you ain't picked up on it already, then fuck, I'm going to sit here on YouTube preaching to you about what you hear every day, all day. You want to hear that shit again? I know I don't. I mean, it's nice to be reminded of what to do, keep you in line, because you know we forget. Because you know we want to stray off anyway. You know we like a bunch of little bad monkeys. There ain't no rules with the monkeys. You do what you want to do when you want to do it, because that's what you got to do. You hungry, you see a banana, you go get it. You don't care who's holding the banana. There's no such thing as stealing when you're a monkey. It's called survival of the fittest. That's not stealing. Like and the sad part is, you know, the monkeys got more sense than human beings, than people. You know that? You ever seen a monkey starve to death? No, they don't do that to eat. Even the monkeys don't do that to each other. None of the animals do that to each other. They might eat each other, but they never stop the other animal from getting food and water, and you know, only you do that. You know, only you, the smart one, that's supposed to be so intelligent and all of that. You would only want to do that stupid shit. It's stupid. It's counterproductive to life. It's easy to figure it out. It's real easy to figure it out. You know, God, the devil, good, bad, right, wrong, death, life, bad for your health, good for your health. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the only meter you need. You having trouble figuring it out? Well, is it good for your health? Well, then you know. Is it good for your mind? Well, then you know. Is it good for your family? Well, then you know. Does it hurt? Well, then you know. It's simple. So, but it's not easy to do, not for us. That free will will fuck you up, you know. You already know. You know your worst enemy, the one you least expect. You. You get in your way more than anybody else get in your way. They get in your head, but they not in your way. Ain't nobody holding on to you. Ain't nobody tied you down to the chair. Ain't nobody trying to trip your feet. All they might have did was say something to you. And that's all they needed to do to get you stuck. It fuck with your head. Everything comes out of the head. Everything. You breathing, your heart's pumping and all of that. You ain't even got to think about that. You ain't got to say heart pump, lungs breathe. All that shit is automatic. Automatico. It's automatic. Because the brain is sending the signals, right? I ask you, what's 1 plus 1? How do you know that is 2? Because your brain, you was taught that. But what if somebody told you 1 plus 1 was 7? That's what you would say. It's all of what's put in your head. Whatever you put in your head. So if you live in the jungle or in a natural environment, and your people been living in this natural environment, this jungle for generations and generations, you're going to naturally learn everything. You're going to learn every plant, every animal, what to eat, what not to eat. You understand? Ain't nobody going to eat a plant that make them sick. Like, who do that? You know who does that? Modern society. That's who do that. You know why? Because it tastes so good. You put some sugar on it and sell you a bag of shit as long as it's sweet enough. Uh-oh, that's my cue. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Like and subscribe. I need to see that. So I'm going to come back. Talk some more of this stuff. We'll talk some more of this fruits and vegetables. All right?